Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are here with the monthly closeout for the month of October, and let's get started. So we were over by $20 in Easy Pass, which doesn't surprise me because it's cheer season and we do a lot of driving during cheer season. But anyway, we're just going to cover that with the cushion that I keep in the bill account. Uh, and then we are also over in car insurance, which is odd. It's not normal. I think maybe I just did bad math because we have 5 cars on our car insurance, and so we have my husband's car and my own car, and then we have a kid car that's for my 16-year-old, but then I have my two adult daughters that are 19 and 21 that have their cars. They actually pay for their own car insurance, so they give us the money. So somewhere along the lines, when I was figuring out the math there, I didn't do it right. So, and we have a negative balance of $6.02. So I'm just going to cover that from the bill account cushion. Also, what did I do? Where'd it go? It didn't take. That's weird. All right, let's try that again. Oh, because I'm moving it. I see what I did. I was moving it to the account instead of to car insurance. There we go. All right. Okay. And then for groceries, we are over this month by $266.53. If you've been following along for any length of time, you know groceries have been my nemesis lately. But we have since, I guess it's been about, we did it for the month of September, and then this month we we're trying to get things at Costco that we felt were like a better deal, and that has helped bring our budget down. Um, so that is working, but still not quite down where we want it to be. But anyway, I'm going to cover the 266.53 with our saving sweep category. So if you're new here, saving sweep is just money that it's like miscellaneous, right? And I leave it there so that at the end of the month, if we have overspending, I can cover it and hopefully have money left over to put towards our savings goals. Um, so we were over in gas by $40.42 for my husband. Um, that might be a trend for a little bit. Hopefully it's not, but um, the deal we have with our kids is once they are licensed, they are responsible for the gas and they are responsible for the car insurance. Right now, my daughter, my 16-year-old, is not licensed. She just has her permit. And my husband is the one tasked with taking her out driving. And so he is the one putting gas in her car. So it kind of comes out of his line. So, which isn't normally something we have to do. So for the next couple months, his gas may go over, and that's fine. I'm going to actually cover that with some of my gas money. So 40.42 I'm going to put towards his gas line to make it not negative. And then my daughter, my oldest daughter, who's in college, actually put some things on our account, and she did it by accident. She ordered like through Amazon, and she forgot to change the card, and it went through on our account. And I told her not to worry about it and that I would cover it because honestly, she barely has the money. So she probably shouldn't have bought it, if I'm being honest. But um, I think it was like she ordered a movie on Amazon Prime, and then I don't know, something else, uh, stuff for her dorm, I think, or something. But anyway, yeah. So that's 32.97. Actually, she lives in an apartment, not a dorm, but I don't know. I still call it a dorm. She's in grad school, so she's off campus. All right, so I covered that. And let's see. My daughter Allison, step card 99 cents. This is because these step cards now charge when you put money on. If you do it with the instant transfer. So if you want to do it with like where you can wait 1 to 3 days, like bank from your bank, then there's no fee. It wasn't always that way, and so we had to put money on in short notice and got hit with the 99-cent fee. I think I'm just gonna cover that with my gas money because it's 99 cents. Okay. How is this Allison's? Oh, okay. She bought a gift for one of her friends. Um, but she gave me the money. I'm gonna have to look. Maybe she didn't give me money. I'll ask her. But anyway, I'm gonna cover it because we're closing out the month. It's $10.41. So that is covered. My step account. So I really don't have a card. These are debit cards for the kids, and I have like it's through an app. So what I've tried to do now is keep money in within the app so that this way when I go to transfer money to them, I'm doing it from the app itself. So it's already in there. Like think of it like PayPal and you have money in your PayPal account because it's already in the app and it's coming from them to my daughter. There's no fee. So I've been trying to keep money on there. So anyway, I made a transfer and but it this category obviously went negative. So I'm just going to cover that with saving sweep. And restaurants and entertainment, we were over by $105.64. So I need to cover that. We actually went out to dinner with one of my daughter's friends she met while studying abroad. So they came over here from the UK and we were like the halfway point. Where's restaurants and entertainment here? We were like the halfway point between the airport and her uh her college apartment where they were staying. Why can't I find restaurants and entertainment here? Oh, here we go. So they stopped here and we went out to dinner first and we went over because that was a lot of money taking us all out to dinner. Um, but it's okay. It's fine. It was good to be hospitable to people coming over here and visiting from another country. Um, Next, birthdays, friends and family. So this is the year of sweet 16s, right? So some of this was sweet 16s that my daughter had to go to, my nephew's birthday, and then um, we made a some donations to Birthright, which is a organization. I don't know if it's national or not, but it's local through our church, um, for uh, moms who have babies that are, in need. So I put that there because we don't really have, under birthdays and friends and family, I put any other extra giving that we do. But anyway, that went negative by 140.16. So I'm going to cover that. I probably should have done a search before when I was searching for restaurants and entertainment. Um, let's see. Frontline, we had to buy tick medication and HeartGuard medication for our dogs. So that went over by $30.13. So cover that. And school events. This was the SAT for my daughter that we had to pay for. So $45 goes to school events. Okay. Why is that yellow? Oh, because I moved money out. I think that's why it's yellow, because I moved money out into other categories. But it's not, yeah, it's fine. Okay, so that leaves us with $713.13 that we can use in Friday savings challenges to put towards our goals. So that's really good, actually. Yeah, I'm actually happy with this whole Costco situation. Hopefully, seems like it's working out. And keeping our costs down a little bit. So let's check how we did overall. So for the whole month, we spent $6,419.99. The majority of that was on our fixed monthly bills. So for our fixed monthly bills, we spent $4,252.99. Most of that being the mortgage, which was $2,614.74. And no, we do not pay extra. My taxes are just crazy. My taxes are actually more than my interest and principal payment. It's really crazy. Car insurance is $526.57. Our ONR, which is our gas and electric, is $280. Dental insurance $223.84. My husband's life insurance is $200.01. Cell phones is $138.85. Internet is $89.62. Our water bill is $85.18. My life insurance is $49.18, and Easy Pass for the month was $45. So, like I said, the bulk of the spending came from just fixed bills, which is crazy. We spent in weekly expenses, which is predominantly groceries. We spent $1,589.55 total. The bulk of that is groceries at $1,256.53. And then gas for my husband and daughter's car was $293.75. Gas for my car was $83.89. And that was us covering some of the things my daughter bought and put accidentally on our card. But I told her I would cover that. So that was $32.97. This, I'm not sure. My in-laws have a farm. My husband helps my in-laws with managing that kind of stuff, and somehow it says we spent 57 cents. I don't know. I'm not that worried about it because I just have it as a category because if he does like buy something on their behalf and get reimbursed, I need somewhere to categorize it into. So I'm guessing he bought something and, we ended up, the reimbursement didn't cover the whole thing, is basically what it looks like. And we ended up paying 57 cents, but I'm not worried about it. And yeah, so that was for our weekly spending. And just for clarification, these groups are grouped by like actual bank accounts. So the weekly account I look at as gas and groceries, really. Um, so that's predominantly what comes out of this account. There just might be a few other miscellaneous things that happen, but for the most part, it's just gas and groceries. But anyway, so that was $1,589.55 total for that, those weekly expenses, and the majority of that was groceries. And if we go to our sinking funds, we spent $977.45 from sinking funds. The majority of that was restaurants and entertainment because we did go out to dinner, and that one dinner cost us quite a bit, but that was okay. And this was birthdays that a majority of this was birthdays that my daughter had because it's the year of Sweet 16s, but also my nephew, and there was the giving that we did to the birthright place. Halloween cost $75.53. That was costumes. I don't think I put the candy there. I think I ended up putting the candy under groceries, so that was just my daughter and my son's costumes. School events was $68. That was my daughter's SAT. Heart Guard was $58.91 for the dogs. Office supplies $52.02. I'm not even sure what that entailed. Printer paper and wall calendar. So yeah. And Frontline is for the dogs. That was $50.13. That's their tick medicine. Lacrosse, $50 for my son for lacrosse. Oh, I finally reconciled our cash spending. So I hadn't done it in a while and I didn't realize that. So usually with our cash spending, we do keep a small amount of cash in the house just in case to have it on hand. And then I like to do it at the end of every month where I add up what we spend in cash, write a check, and then go and cash it. And then when I cash it, I can do a split transaction in here and basically categorize out the check into all the different categories and amounts. I hadn't done it in a while and I realized that. And so he went to camp in July. So just goes to show you how long I hadn't done it. Um, but anyway, so this was actually really spending that happened in July for camp for my son. But I finally reconciled that and took the cash back out to replenish the cash we keep in the house. So anyway, that was $50. And then $43 for my daughter's cheer. That was, they went out for a team breakfast. That was $23. And we paid $20 for a comp admission. And tithe was $40. My step account was $38.08. That was me putting money on there. I don't know why it was a weird amount, but anyway, so that I have it on there to be able to put onto my kids' cards when I need it instead of paying that fee. My daughter's personal purchases, I know she bought a gift for her friend. And school supplies, $14.08. A travel mug. I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, travel mug lids. Okay, because both my daughter and my husband, well, not my daughter, I shouldn't say that. My husband's lid on his mug actually broke. And then, actually, my daughter's did break. I broke it now that I'm thinking about it. Um, and my daughter's broke because it fell out of the cabinet. So I ordered a 2-pack of lids. I stuck it under school supplies because, they take their uh, coffees to school, even though my daughter should not be drinking coffee. Um, but anyway, she doesn't do it every day. Yard maintenance, $12.99. I don't know what that was. Tractor parts for the lawn tractor. My daughter's step account, the 99 cents, that was the fee. And that was it. And so all of that totaled $977.45. It just feels like we didn't do anything like crazy here, right? I mean, we it's just it's just so crazy expensive. Um, yeah, so altogether, all those categories came to $6,419.99. I, it's absolutely crazy. It's mind blowing. I mean, the majority of that was just monthly bills. uh, yeah, but anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share my channel with others. May God shine his light upon you and fill your days with many blessings, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.